Hi boys and girls, today we're doing lesson 161, pages 321 and 322. Number 1, read the graph and complete the table for a June morning in Denali National Park. Well, this chart is telling the different temperatures for different times of the day. On the left-hand side of the chart or the graph, the temperatures start at 35 degrees and go up to 50 degrees. There is a 5-degree difference in between each box. So it starts at 35, 40, 45, 50. Now we're going to look to the right and we're going to fill in this chart. What temperature was it at 7 o'clock a.m.? Well, we come over to the 7 o'clock a.m. and we see, if we follow the line up to the dot, it is 40 degrees at 7 o'clock a.m. So we will write 40 degrees Fahrenheit. What temperature was it at 8 o'clock a.m.? We'll follow the line over, and it didn't change. It's still 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we go to 9 o'clock a.m., and you can see that the temperature is rising. It went up 5 degrees to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. So at 9 o'clock in the morning at Denali National Park, it was 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And then finally, what temperature was it at 10 o'clock a.m.? Take this straight across and see. Whoop, 50 degrees. So it's getting a little bit warmer as the morning goes on. And that's typical. That is normally what happens. Sometimes it gets colder as the day goes on. But generally speaking, I'd say the day gets warmer as the day moves on. Number 2, divide by 3. Write the quotients in the squares. Do you remember what a quotient is? A quotient is the answer to a division problem. So 18 divided by 3. If you take 18 lollipops and you want to give them to 3 different children, how many lollipops will each child get? What's 18 divided by 3? The answer is 6. 9 divided by 3. We have 9 kids to share the lollipops. How many does each child get? 9 divided by 3 equals 3. 27 divided by 3. Go ahead and figure that out. 27 divided into 3 equal groups. The answer is 9. And 36 divided into 3 equal groups, each group will have how many? 36 divided by 3 equals 12. All right, back to some Roman numerals we haven't practiced in a while. Go ahead and pause the video to complete this if you didn't already, and then push play to check your work. All right, XX, that's 10 plus 10 is 20. XV is a 10 and a 5. 10 plus 5 is 15. XVIII is 18 because we have 10 plus 5 is 15 plus 3 more, 18. XIII is 10 plus 3 ones, 13, and XIV, that's 10 and 4, which is 14. All right, again, pause the video while giving yourself time to do number 4, where you have to fill in the times or the weights, and then let me answer them for you to check your work. All right, 1 year equals how many days? 365. 1 week equals 7 days. There are 4 quarts in a gallon. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. 1 dozen equals 12 things. And 1 yard is 36 inches. All right, we have to draw shapes here. Now we haven't done shapes in a while, so hopefully you remember how to do them. Go ahead, pause the video and try it out, and then come back to check. All right, a circle. It's just a round shape. An oval is kind of like a squished circle. It's like a flattened out circle. That's not the best oval in the world, but I hope you get the idea. Let me try another one. All right, a trapezoid is almost like a rectangle, but one of the sides is not the same distance as the other side. They're the same length as the other side. So we have two parallel sides that if you kept going, they would never run into each other, and two unparalleled sides. If you kept these lines going, they would eventually run into each other. So this makes a trapezoid. One set of parallel lines, one set of unparalleled lines. A square has 4 equal sides. Okay, that's not perfect, but... And then a diamond looks like that. And a rectangle has 2 longer sides that are parallel and 2 shorter sides. See, these 2 lines would never run into each other, and these 2 lines would never run into each other. That makes them parallel. And in here we have the rectangle. All right, now I'm going to stop the video and record the second side.